but a lot of people have the Buffalo Bills going all the way. And I like the Bills as well, but I can't see them going all the way to the Super Bowl. I think I have them winning 11 games, which people are probably going to be not happy with my prediction. But do you think the Bills go to the Super Bowl next year? And what do you think the Bills' record is this upcoming season?
Boy, it's tough. I do think the Bills are the favorites in Vegas for a reason. I think when you look at this team, they've probably got one of the best rosters in the league. You can make a case that it is the best roster in the league. They're certainly in the discussion if it's not. I think they have a really underrated coach, a guy that doesn't get talked enough about in Sean McDermott. Josh Allen, as we know, is an elite young quarterback, one of the best in the game. He's got weapons. He's got a defense. They're deep at a lot of positions. There's not a lot of holes on this team. There's not a lot of things you can point to and say, they're not great there. I think maybe the one thing would be the running game. I think that's something they need to improve, but they drafted a running back this year. I think that they're going to try to address that more and try to get a little more balance from that offense so they don't have to rely on Josh Allen running around as much as we've seen in recent years. But I do think this team is poised to make a deep run. I'd be surprised if they didn't get in the mix for the Super Bowl. I think they're a team that anything short of an AFC championship game would probably be viewed as a disappointment. They bring over Von Miller, a guy who's past his prime. I mean, I get that, but still can flash. We saw that with the Rams last year. He came in, gave them a spark when they really needed it most. Not the player that we saw a few years ago when he was a defensive player of the year type, but a guy that I think is still going to bring some value to this defense, and especially in some of those key moments. I think the Bills are the heavy favorite in the AFC, the AFC East. But the AFC, as we know, is deep. And this is just a loaded conference. I don't remember the last time the AFC was this daunting, and that's going to be tough. And so I think there's a big handful of teams that could easily represent the AFC, but they're certainly one of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the AFC is stacked. I mean, just look at the AFC West, right? And it's going to be tough. I think if the Bills were in the NFC, I think they would easily make it to the Super Bowl, but the AFC is just so stacked. I mean, a lot of things can happen, but I got a feeling that if the Ravens are fully healthy, like they weren't last year, I think they could be a Super Bowl team.